Hello there, and welcome to today's episode of NEBO Unboxed. My name is Zach, and today we are unboxing the Eye Smart Sensor Light by NEBO. The Eye Smart Sensor Light is another addition to NEBO's popular series of area lighting. But what makes the Eye Smart Sensor Light so unique is that it's a motion-activated area light. So you can set it to activate any of its three modes when it detects motion in a dark space. Much like the original Eye by NEBO, the Smart Sensor version comes in a pack of two in this slick Naturalock packaging. But let's go ahead and unpack the lights to take a closer look. Now, the easiest way to open this package without ruining the information on the back is to look at the bottom where there is an opening here that you can slide your finger in. From here, you can pry open the back of the packaging and still preserve the information on both the front and the back, in case you'd like to refer back to it. Once you have it opened, just tip it over to slide the two eye lights out. Also included in the package are two magnetic base plates, one for each eye with instructions printed on the back, and two sets of double-sided hook and loop tape, which can be used to help mount the light. Now, I can immediately tell that the eye feels sturdy, like it would probably be okay with a couple drops. And it is made out of an impact-resistant plastic rated up to 1 meter drops. It also has an IPX4 water resistance rating, so while it will stay protected with brief exposure to water, you don't want to leave it outside for long periods of time where it may be exposed to water from rain or sprinklers. You can easily turn the light on by pressing the rectangular gray button above the NEBO logo here, and it activates first in high mode, which is up to 260 lumens, covering everything within its 120-degree beam angle, up to 24 meters or 70 feet away for 2.5 hours. Pressing the button a second time will activate low mode, which is up to 100 lumens, covering everything within that same 120-degree beam angle at up to 15 meters or 49 feet for 7 hours. Pressing the button a third time will activate the security flash mode, which has the same stats as high mode, but lasts for a whopping 6.5 hours. And pressing the button a fourth time will turn the light off. Now, you're probably asking yourself, how do I use the motion-activated feature on the Smart Sensor Light? Easy. Simply select your desired mode by clicking through them the way I just showed you, and then press and hold the button for 3 to 5 seconds until you see the flash. Let go, and then wait an additional 15 seconds for the light to turn itself off. Now, whenever the area around the eye is dark and it detects motion, the Eye Smart Sensor Light will turn on. But remember, the Smart Sensor will not activate if it detects light from another light source in the room. And after about 30 seconds of no motion being detected, the light will turn off. This helps to save battery and keep the light from turning on when you don't really need it. Also worth noting is that in motion-activated mode, the Eye Smart Sensor Light's runtime increases greatly and can last up to 60 days depending on which mode you've selected and how frequently it's used. Looking at the mounting base, you can immediately see the instructions for using the light and the magnetic symbol indicating the strong magnet which you can use to attach the base to any magnetically attractive surface. And you also have a hook and loop option with the tape here, so you can stick it to a wall and remove it easily as needed. There is also a screw hole at the top in case you want to put it somewhere more permanent, which, if you combine with the hook and loop tape, makes a nice permanent connection to the wall that keeps the base from swinging while being used. It's the more permanent and secure way to mount the light. Also worth noting is that the eye light is completely wireless and can be used without being connected to the base. So, if you want, you can take the light out of the base and use it as a regular flashlight. Each eye light is powered by 3 AAA batteries, which are housed within a compartment in the center of the light. This compartment is relatively easy to open, but not so much so that if you drop it, the batteries will pop out. The compartment stays secured pretty well. To remove and replace the batteries, simply use both hands to hold both the front and back of the eye, twist counterclockwise, and pull apart. Use a finger to pop the batteries out of their compartment and replace with fresh ones following the positive and negative direction guides in the battery compartment. To close the compartment, reattach the 2 separate halves of the eye by lining up the cutouts in the bottom half with the ridges in the top half, then turn clockwise until you feel the pieces click in place. So that is the Eye Smart Sensor light by NEBO. It really is a cool light, and the runtimes on this thing are pretty awesome. It's definitely a worthy addition to NEBO's area lighting series. Well, that'll do it for this episode of NEBO Unboxed. Once again, I'm Zach. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.